Okay, now that you've got your lining on the inside of your bag, you need to decide where you want to put your grommets. And remember, your grommets are those little circular things. Okay, so measure the width of the top of your bag, and you probably want to go every 2 inches, 3 inches. It's up to you, but I would go every 2 inches. Okay, another decision you have to make. Do you want to fold your bag down a wee little bit? So this part would be on the outside of your bag. Okay, because see, with this bag, what the original bag, what I did was I folded the lining in the bag down by about, that is exactly 2 inches. And then I just put my grommets, actually, I did about, yeah, there's about 2.5 inches between each grommet, but that was me, and so you can do that as well. Okay, so decide if you want to fold the lining down so you'll have some of the lining peeking out on the outside, or do you want to just leave it as is? Okay, so once you do that, I use these little quilting clips because you want to make sure your lining and the outer edge of your bag don't slip around a whole lot. Okay, so you do that. I would say do it all the way around. This piece of wood I use for the grommets. I'm just gonna slide the bag in there, and you'll see why I'm doing that in a minute. Because what you're gonna need to do, I'm gonna use this grommet kit. No, this is a small one. That's not the one I wanna use. I'm gonna use this grommet kit because it's for the bigger ones. Remember, this is the 1/2 inch grommet kit. And yeah, I got 103 pieces out of this. I think I got this from, I wanna say Harbor Freight, and it was like under $10. It wasn't that expensive. Okay, so I've got my fabric on my piece of wood. You could do this on the ground, you could do it on a table, but keep in mind, this little sucker is gonna cut through your fabric, and you're gonna have to put a little work into it. Or you could just cut a hole. Where'd my scissors go? You could just cut a hole, but you wanna make sure the hole is the right size for your grommets, because if it's too little, it's not gonna fit right. If it's too big, then you're gonna have excess fabric on the outside, and then it's gonna not look good. Okay, so let me do this. This is gonna be a little bit noisy, so I might actually take the sound out of this part of the video. But let me give it a shot. Okay. Oh, I did it. Enough sweat equity. You can make something work. Okay, so you see there's the little excess pieces of fabric. So, ta-da! You have now, let me go in a little closer. Oops. Okay, so you now have a perfect little hole, little opening. Okay. Take the other piece of your grommet tool. So you need to have, all your pieces laid out. Kind of messed that up. Okay. Okay, so you need one of these, which is the top part of it, and this is the back part. And you need this little thing, and you need this little thing. And I'll put all the right words on the screen as to what these little things are called. Okay, because you want the pretty side to be on the top of your fabric, slide it out and lay that on there. Turn your fabric over. You might not be seeing this good, so let me go in a wee bit closer. Okay, so here is the right side of your fabric. There's a little grommet holder. You're just gonna set that on there. Then we're gonna put that down over it. I'm still keeping my little clips here just to make sure it stays in place. And then I'm going to put the other piece of the grommet thing on there. At this point, you always want to make sure everything is sitting nice and flush and situated, because otherwise it'll be all messed up if it's not. And it looks horrible if you do it wrong. So then you put the other piece of the grommet thing on top. And you just bam it into place, and it's going to look so very nice. Let me do this. Sorry, might be a little loud. Probably don't have to hit it that many times or that hard, but okay, that's me. So now, look how pretty. That's your first little grommet. So you just keep making them all the way around. Remember, it's up to you how many you want on your bag, but typically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Typically you want to do 8, and you do want to make sure that they line up together and you have them centered. So take your time, go slow. Remember, with the grommets and the grommet tools, practice, and things should work out just fine. So good luck, and thanks for watching. Bye.